Knowing the history of town you grow up in or attending school and are working in is an essential part of getting to know the community and how it came to be. Local history matters to individuals. Local history matters because learning about history teaches essential skills. It pushes individuals to view the world from a different perspective. It teaches critical thinking when researching, like understanding biases and juggling multiple perspectives. Thus, contains a wealth of details and stories that help reveal how societal changes impacted the lives of ordinary people. It can be seen as microcosm or representation of large pattern on a small scale. This is Benjamin M. Tabago Jr. from Bitiled APA, and I'm here to present our research entitled From Past to Present, Origins, Culture, and Tradition of Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija.
I'm Chriselle Hani Pipal Maria, and I will discuss the rationale. The research on From Past to Present, Origin, Cultures, and Tradition of Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija is driven by the imperative to uncover, document, and analyze the historical, cultural, and traditional facets that have shaped this locality. This study is motivated by a recognition of significance of preserving local heritage in the face of modernization and globalization. By tracing the origin of Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija, investigating the diverse cultures that have covered in the region, and scrutinizing the evolving traditions, the research aims to create a comprehensive narrative that captures the essence of the town's unique identity. Through this exploration, the study aspires to contribute not only to the academic understanding of Santo Domingo's past, but also to empower local communities with a deeper understanding of their roots. Furthermore, it seeks to provide a foundation for sustainable cultural practices and contribute to the broader discourse on heritage conversation and community development.
I am Marjorie Pangalilingan. For the research objectives, this paper aims to document and trace the origins, culture, and traditions of the town of Santo Domingo in order to preserve and promote its cultural heritage. It also seeks to provide an understanding of the town's history, encourage sustainable tourism, motivate the younger generation to continue practicing its distinctive culture, and establish mutual understanding. The cultural exchange with other communities. This essay especially seeks to respond to the following queries. For number 1, how long have you been residing in Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija? For number 2, are you aware of the historical origins and evolution of Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija? For number 3, what are the significant cultural practices or tradition in Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija? And for number 4, what are the changes of the municipality have been encountered from the past to present?
I am Christine Estustre from Bitiled Aqua 3-1. And our materials and methods, the materials for this paper, the researchers search relevant books, articles, and other published materials about the history, culture, and tradition of Santo Domingo and Nueva Ecija. And our primary sources, such as the photographs, interviews with locals, and documents from the areas of history. And our writing materials, such as the computer or paper and pen for taking notes and drafting. And the materials for the analysis came from the people of Santo Domingo using the guided of our questionnaires. And the researchers will interview the following question to serve as the instrument.
For our discussion, the village, town, or a city is typically led by a mayor. Councils is referred to as a municipality. The adjective of municipality, which you can use to describe anything have to do with town or its government. Researchers conducted a study on local history, which is an effort to piece together allocations past in order to comprehend the relationship between the past and the present of a community. It also captured the truth that the certain location have an impact on our lives and that a significant factor in determining how we live as where we physically are in the globe. The study of common people's daily challenges and victories is known as a local history. Studying regional issues enables. The research entitled From Past to Present, Origin, Cultures, and Tradition of Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija was a type of local history. The researchers chose this place because Santo Domingo Nueva Ecija was a place that was very close to our hearts. All the researchers are curious about what has been shaped this methodology. Researchers gathered some information to provide the data needed. This paper. Researchers used guided questions which include the following. First, how long have you been residing in Santo Domingo Nueva Ecija? Are you aware of the historical origin and evolution of Santo Domingo Nueva Ecija? Next is, what are the significant culture, practices, or tradition in Santo Domingo Nueva Ecija? And last is, what are the changes in the municipality that you have encountered from the past to present? These guided questions are used by the researchers to interview the 20 selected participants from different barangay in municipality of Santo Domingo. As the result, from the profile of the respondent, analyzing the total profile of respondent, it shows that 11 participants are male and 9 are female. On the other hand, in terms of their age, it results that 82-year-old participant is the oldest, followed by age bracket of 60 to 75 years old, while the 35-year-old is the youngest, followed by age of 40 to 56. Next, the research question. In the research question number 1 on how long have they been resident in Santo Domingo Nueva Ecija, in line with this question, majority of the participants respond that they grow up in Santo Domingo since birth. So majority of them, their ages are same with the long they have been residing in Santo Domingo. However, the highest years was the respondent 12 with 60 years residence in Santo Domingo Nueva Ecija, followed respondent 1 with 54 years of residence and followed by 40 to 51 years. However, the 10 years was the lowest years. The question number 2 on how they are aware to the historical origin and evolution of Santo Domingo Nueva Ecija. In line with this, in their awareness, a majority of them didn't know how it became Santo Domingo. Also, majority stated that they grow up that Santo Domingo is Santo Domingo. So basically, they didn't aware of historical origin and its evolution. Some respondents say that Santo Domingo became Santo Domingo because of all the patron called Saint Dominic, and all of the barangay of Santo Domingo name all patrons like Maria Dolorosa, which is Dolores, Saint Augustine or San Agustin, Immaculate Conception or the Conception. That's why Santo Domingo became the name municipality. And for the significant culture, practices, tradition in Santo Domingo, in the significant of cultures, practices, or tradition in Santo Domingo Nueva Ecija, majority of the respondent, they doing fiestas every year. That where they called Biyaya ng Butil Festival, Palaro, and they celebrated the Feast of Nazareth and other saints. They celebrated it because some of them are Catholic. Regarding to their practices, they are working in farm. Back then, only income of their family was working in a farm, planting rice fields and any other related to vegetable farm just to survive. For the last results on what are the changes of the municipality have you been encountered from the past to present? So basically in this question, all the participants responded that they saw a big changes in Santo Domingo from the past to now. Some respondents said that because of the backbone of its municipality, those leaders and the mother of Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija, which is Mayor Amy L. de Guzman, who was elected mayor for the third time. Santo Domingo developed and grew for a variety of reasons, including the aforementioned Santo Domingo who are silent and nothing. As the 21st century progressed, a plethora of facilities and establishments such as Jollibee and our own district hospital became available to the general public. Those people were few, but now it's bigger. And a lot of population here in Santo Domingo or the bayan ng Santo Domingo is truly indeed changing than before. Summarize all the respondents' responses, the only say one word, it is a change.
The conclusion. The research on the origin, cultures, and tradition of Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija has been difficult to access. As a result of this paper, a lot of respondents did not know how was the Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija as a municipality. What are the origins and history? Majority of the respondents are unaware. Hence, the researchers came in the municipality at mayor's office to get the data and information regarding to the history of Santo Domingo. Unfortunately, the mayor has an appointment. On the other hand, Bayan of Santo Domingo has their own page and they posted about the history of Bayan ng Santo Domingo and confirming that Bayan ng Santo Domingo that during 1903, while the Philippines was still under the American occupation, Santo Domingo was reverted to the status of a barrio of the town of Talavera. Upon proper representation, however, a prominent resident of this place, Santo Domingo was again elevated to the status of a municipality. Descendants of the original founders of this town are the Alejos, Juans, Samatras, Salamancas, Andreses, Pascuals, and Tomases. They are among the prominent families in Santo Domingo, tracing their lineage back to the town's founders. These families have played a crucial role in shaping the town's history and identity, contributing to its development and perpetuating the traditions passes down through generations. These statements are proven and posted by their page. All of the participants respond that the municipality of Santo Domingo has changed a lot. From the research, it is evident that Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija has becoming a rich municipality than before. From its facilities, those buildings and businesses that imparted in Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija. And of course, its population and riches, agriculture, especially the onions and rice fields that has been the main source of income before until now. The evident cause of the diligence of many farmers. Their lifestyle improved sparrows. This is why every year Municipality of Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija has always celebrating the biyaya ng butil. These are the colorful festival and celebration in Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija. These are the testament to the strong sense of community and tradition that is deeply rooted in the town. From the lively fiestas to the religious processions, this event serve as a reflection of the town's vibrant cultural heritage and the resilience of its people. Researchers gain a deeper appreciation for the unique customs and way of life that define Santo Domingo. Santo Domingo, Nueva Ecija is a testament to the rich and varied cultural tapestry of the Philippines. And respecting and preserving those traditions is important for future generations.